Hi, we're on day 7 of our health journey, and I am so appreciative of you because this gives me more incentive to go through this every day. Today is Sunday. I took a nap for an hour after I finished one of my big projects, and now we just had a bit of hail and thunder. And so if you start hearing some loud noises, it's the storm starting back up, though my husband says it passed us by. What we're going to do today is start a little differently. Let's go on our hands and knees. Here we go. And I'm gonna get to where you can see my back is arching and then rounding. And this is just such a great exercise to warm up your spine. And I used to do these laying on my back and lift my hips up, but now it's just a little bit easier to do it this direction. So anything that you want to do to make this perfectly right for you, you can go ahead and increase or decrease the amount of stretch. Or if we're up on our arms and you're getting too weak, you can come down on your back. See what feels great for you. Oh yeah, and there are days 1 through 6. So if you are just getting back into exercising, go ahead and start at 1. Oh, I hear some storm noises. I don't know if you heard them. In a way, since I have a nice, warm, cozy house, it's kind of romantic to hear that storm. If my husband heard me say that, he would be kind of gruff and saying, "Oh no," because he's the one who has to go out and clean the gutters. And anyways, so as you can see, there's an opportunity here to just move whichever direction you're feeling, kind of like a dance, free flowing. Just bring some energy into your body, and then we're going to bring our knees apart to about shoulder distance, or maybe a little bit further, and walk forward into a child's pose. This is a great time to breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. In and out. In and out. And if this is too much under your arms, then take your arms back towards your toes and your feet. And that's an easier version of child's pose. But it's good to keep some movement in your shoulders if you're able to do the extended child's pose. This is an exercise that my physical therapist taught me when I was recovering from frozen shoulder syndrome. So I never want you to feel any pain, especially nothing sharp. So if anything does feel painful, then back off. And now you're going to come back up to your hands and knees. And one more time, let's do some cat-cow arching and rounding the back. And now tucking your toes under, we're going to come up into a mountain pose. So you're going to put the weight into your hands and your feet and lift your hips up like somebody's got you grabbed underneath your hips and they're just holding you up. You're looking down either towards the ground or towards your fingers, and you're pushing your heels down towards the floor. So you're feeling this. You're gaining strength in your arms. You're stretching your hamstrings, your calves. And it's a great opportunity to breathe. And then you can bend your knees slightly and bring them down to the ground. Once again, let's do the cat-cow, arch and round. Arch and round. Circle it. Circle it. Shake to the left, shake to the right. Come back to the center and we'll sit. All right. Now bringing your hands to heart center. Inhaling and exhaling. And this time as you inhale, bring your arms out and up. And the left hand down to the ground, looking up towards the right arm or the ceiling. And then reach up with your right arm and over to the right with the left arm coming up over your head. And let's get some movement in here. It's a nice, gentle, easy flow from side to side. Nice and easy. Enjoy the stretch and enjoy the movement. And now we're going to come back to the center. And let's take our head and roll it forward and roll it back. And you're rolling forward and then to the other side. Okay, I'll tell my other side silly story. I hope I don't offend anybody. But there was a blonde and a brunette, and they're on the opposite sides of a river. And the brunette yells out, "Hey, how do you get to the other side?" And the blonde yells back, "You are on the other side, silly." Okay, so that's my other side joke. From now on, I'm just going to say other side. And we'll bring our feet out in front of us. And walk your hands down towards your toes. Oh, all right. And of course, again, you're just going as far as your body allows you before your body starts saying no. So just go down as far as you feel comfortable. And then we're going to walk our hands up. Okay, that felt really good. I'm going to go one more time. Walk my hands down. Walk your hands down until you start to feel you're at your edge. And you'll know what that is. It's exactly what it sounds like. And this time we're going to bring our legs open and walk our hands a little further forward. Just a little bit. Now this is where if you have blocks, I'm using my blocks, they're holding up the camera. But if you have blocks, then you can put one down and rest your head on it. Or you could just rest onto your forearms if that's available to you. Adjust as needed. And you're really going to feel this stretch behind your thighs. Maybe if you bring your legs out far enough, you'll feel a little bit on the inner thigh. And now remember to breathe. And we'll walk over to the left leg. I am trying to mirror you, so when I say go to your left leg, I'm going to my right leg. Don't let that confuse you. We're mirroring each other. And now to feel the stretch on your side, you can bring your left hand inside of your left foot. Turn over to the side and reach over like we did in the beginning when we were flowing, but this time we'll just hold the position. And then facing your thigh again, walk through to the other side. Okay. And we're going to reach down towards your right foot as far as your body allows you. And then taking the right hand inside the right foot. Oh, let's get that stretch through our sides. And if there's no one around, you're not at the office in your cubicle, then you can, all you want. I'm going to come up. And now we're going to bring our left leg so that it's parallel to the front of the mat, bent in, and then bend the right and fire log pose. And again, you can use a block underneath your right knee if that will help you. But here we're just trying to keep both hips down on the ground, sitting even. This feels really good. And then you can reach forward, just adding a little bit more of a stretch, which feels lovely on the right hip, left hip. No, it's the right hip for you. Okay, so you're reaching forward just to where you start to feel the stretch. and then hold and let your body release, and then come back up. And then we're going to change the legs so that the right leg is on the ground and the left leg is on top. And you can use your left hand to push the knee down towards. But again, if your body's saying no, then listen. So you should always listen to your own body. I try not to use any pharmaceuticals, even things as simple as ibuprofen or Tylenol, because my body is telling me something is wrong. Now, once I figure out what's wrong, then I will go ahead and use the ibuprofen or Tylenol, depending. So, like, I just had some dental problems and they said that ibuprofen was better. But the thing to remember is that that pain is signaling that something is wrong. And so just covering up the pain, it doesn't help you in the long run. I mean, it makes you comfortable for that time, but it's not curing what's wrong. I wish more doctors would realize that, because even these psych meds, they don't train you. You're just addicted to them because they're not going to train you to handle your stress. So, you know, again, if something is really serious, if that stress level is so high that it's like tightening the stomach or making the heart beat too fast, yeah, I'll do the medication if I absolutely need to. But it's always better to just turn on one of these videos. There's so many people out there willing to share their time. And I'm going to mention some of them that I watch. I'll do that today. So, not to send you away, but I love this young Canadian man. I say young, but everyone's young to me. He's got a daughter who's about 4 years old, so that tells you where he might be. And his name is, the name of his show on YouTube is Yin Yoga with Matt, M-A-T-T, not Matt, M-A-T, like you were sitting on. So, it's a fun one. Anyways, hopefully people will be saying that about me in some years from now. Okay, so coming back up, I'm going to take it to a butterfly with the feet together and your knees pressing down just for a few moments. And then as a last pose, let's come into our backs. I'm going sideways so you could see me. So we're going to come down on our backs, bring the knees in towards the chest, rock it side to side. Oh, this is like a really nice massage on the lower back. Let's take the knees around and the other direction. And now bringing the arms out to the side, dropping the knees to one side, looking over the other arm extended. It's a great twist. Always keep your eyes however you're comfortable, either opened or closed. It's just your preference. And then bring the knees over to the other side, and you're twisting, so you're looking over the arm in the opposite direction as your knees are going. Oh, make some noise. You're allowed, unless your boss will get mad at you or your husband will think you're crazy. Okay. And then bring your knees back to the center. Let's bring the feet up because this is a great thyroid exercise. Stimulates your thyroid. I don't know why, but that's what I was told many years ago. Pushing up through the heels. If it's not helping the thyroid, it definitely feels great to get the blood flowing in the opposite direction. You're always on your feet. Oh yeah. Pushing the heels up. Bringing your legs a little closer to your chest if you can, if that's accessible to you. Oh, there we go. Again, if this seems a little too difficult for you, start back at day 1, because I noticed that just over the last 6 days, I have a wider range of motion than when I started. And now bringing the knees or the feet down to the ground, the knees bent, let's extend out with the arms down at about a 45-degree angle, your feet opening up towards your toes are facing out. And we'll just take a few moments in Shavasana. It's this called corpse pose. And it's a time to enjoy feeling what you've done for yourself, feeling the change in your body just from that short time, to rest, to let go. And if you'd like, you can stay in this position just enjoying a moment of peace, serenity, tranquility, divinity. Thank you so much for being here today on our physical health journey, joining the community.